Okay, here we are at end of turn 3. Man, what a turn. Not a lot of progress made concerning what I had potential for. I didn't even keep track of it, but um, real quick, I made an error. The railroad hexes, railheads they cannot be in the enemy zones of control. I had put them there. I've adjusted that, fixed that. One of them I had to because I had a good thing for the Soviets. Anywho, I cannot tell you how many 1s and 2s I rolled on the German attacks and how many 5s and 6s I rolled on the Russian determined defenses. Now, I do have to say that I have to make sure. So if it happens within here, there's a -1. And if there's here, there might be another penalty. Maybe it's a -2. I don't know, but definitely here it's a -1. So I could have been making that mistake. And so I need to make sure I'm doing the determined, need to take a look my time on the determined defense to make sure I'm doing that correctly. But so many 5s and 6s just holding their ground. I mean, amazing, holding their ground in more places than they should. I did have some more. I had 3 auto DSs. I did some good breakthrough attacks. I cleared some up here. I'd had one here. I did one here that was unexpected. But ultimately, I would say the Russians have done a good job of stopping them with determined defense. I've never seen determined defense where, and I'm talking about in the clear, I'm rolling 5s and 6s. I'm thinking the Russians probably need to start pulling this back here because the Germans can just kind of free up here and then just kind of encircle these guys and they're toast. But again, like these guys, they just keep holding on. It's crazy. I'm having a heck of a time getting them done here. A couple of counterattacks down here. There was an exchange, so good for the Germans. They held out there, but it's kind of hoping to get a little bit better than that. Where was my other counter? I had a counterattack here where it pushed a guy back, and the rail had to go back a scooch. It's up here. So that's that. I just do not see how the Germans are going to be able to make this happen. To get the total points I need to get for Fall Blau, but I mean, I have 0 points right now. Like I put some Germans in here. I put some Germans in that one. So I'm slowing them. It's just taking forever. And I'm just kind of bunching up around here around Vorznev. I think someone said ignore that, but I feel like, so what I should probably do, I should probably get these guys down here, move my stronger units on this side and move around it and isolate them. Maybe that's what I should do. So, get a nice defense here so the Russians can't attack and then just swing around, kind of push through this gap here. And so then I can start isolating. And I got to get across this major river here if anything's going to big happen. And I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, I got to get some units off too. So I could get 4 points just up in this corner without that city. So that is something to consider as well. It's really amazing to me how weak it is down here for the Germans. I'm getting some good strength here. I really need to push through there. These guard units are making it a little tough. Because again, I had some great attacks and exchange, determined defense, whatever. Anyway, it's a long ramble there. So there you go. I'm having fun. I really do like these games. You get a lot of cool Chrome. Now, what's interesting is I feel like I'm doing stuff wrong here because this is one of his more complicated ones, I think. So I'm not sure. I mean, maybe executing it well is more complicated, but I mean, I'm only going to play to that box there. Look how much more there is. I think it would definitely be more complex putting the whole thing on the board. It's pretty intimidating. So that's that. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for ringing that bell, doing all that stuff. You guys have really done great. I've had some great growth here in the channel, and it's really encouraging. I don't make any money on this, but it is encouraging to get positive results, comments, more subscribers. It just shows I'm producing stuff you want to see. So it's nice to have the positive feedback. So thanks all. Have a great, especially now that we're kind of fighting around this area. I know we don't want to talk too much stuff here, but somehow let's got to find a way to support the people that are going through this garbage. So right now. All right, we'll talk to you. See ya.